I'm pretty sure this is already clear as day, but I love this level so much it's unhealthy. Hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy! Welcome back to more Kirby's Epic Yarn! In the last episode, we defeated the Great Squashini here at the top of this pumpkin. And in this episode, how about we go ahead and toss this cookie cracker jelly coated confectiony goodness and add another layer to the cake here. Sweetsland has gotten even bigger. And we can now go to Cocoa Station. So, as you might have guessed, yeah, we have a Train Kirby level once again. Again, every one of these levels, its bonuses are based on some form. Well, actually, I don't think the next one is. I think the next one is actually the first one's not going to be. But either way, we have a Train Kirby level. So let's jump into the Metamortex. That's not even a word. A lot of people have been telling me that it's a combination of Metamorphosis and Vortex, or Metamorphosis and Textile or Texture. And honestly, I had a feeling it was a mixture of two words, but I still refuse to accept that as a real word. I don't care what anyone says. Once again, just like in the last time that we saw Train Kirby, you're going to have some train cars that you can pick up along the way. Each one of these will get you a Crystal Star by the end of it. And yeah, I wanted to bring something up, actually. It's something that people have been bringing up in the comments I've been meaning to address for quite a while. And that is that people have been saying, you know, like, hey, you know that they're not gems, right? You know that they're beads, you know, like in sewing and all that. And yeah, I'm aware of that. It's just that out of force of habit, I call them gems quite a bit. It's just what I always call them. I know that they're supposed to be beads, but I don't know, I just kind of call them gems for whatever reason. It's just kind of one of those things where I know the official name, but I kind of just refuse to call it the official name out of force of habit. It's kind of like, you know, people calling Rayquaza, calling him Rayquaza. I know his official pronunciation is Rayquaza. I know it's a combination of Ray and Quasar, and I know that it does make sense for him to be called that, but I refuse to call him that, because Rayquaza just sounds really stupid. I'm sorry, it just like, Rayquaza sounds awesome. It's just like, I'm gonna go fight Rayquaza, but then Rayquaza just all like, it's Rayquaza. I don't know, it sounds like Rayquaza went from just being a really big badass to just being some kind of awkward nerd in the span of just changing the pronunciation of his name. So, I don't know. That's just kind of my rant on that. Normally, I do try to get official pronunciations right, and I do acknowledge that this is one of very few times that I'm not using the proper official pronunciation. And, you know, I always do try to use the official pronunciation. I never like to not have the names right in my Let's Plays, because I think it does add a bit of polish, you know, just showing that you care enough about the source material to learn the official names of everything. And, you know, it's kind of just something that I think is important to the quality of something, though. But anyway, that's just kind of a weird rant on that. I know it's very apparent I don't have much important stuff to talk about in these train levels. Oh, God. The train is taking so long to reach its destination. One could say that the train is late! Oh, God. Those of you that watch Josh Jepson, you should know that, but what I'm sure a lot of people don't know is that I actually came up with that and Josh just repeated it a lot. But anyway, before I ramble on anymore about just all kinds of pointless crap, you want to go up there and grab that Crystal Star right off the bat. Doing so, if you hit this switch first, it would bring that up and you would not be able to collect it. So it is important that you do that. So we're going to go over here, we're going to go down, and let's drive the train. Or let's miss drawing the tracks properly. Misdrawing the tracks again. Okay, third time? There we go. Okay, so I do the tracks right that time. I will say, it does get a bit finicky sometimes, as I'm sure you've noticed. Either way, let's turn back around. Actually, no, I do not want to turn back around. I want to go get that 5-star patch. I don't want to have this be the first time that I miss a 5-star patch. Oh well. I can just go back over here and get it again. By the way, I'm curious, what is actually in those orange boxes? Can I stop missing the freaking things? God! Jeez, can I stop missing the tracks? Okay, it's pretty bad though, because Kirby moves at a really slow pace, and I'm the one who is completely in control of drawing these things, and yet I somehow miss them all the time. It's just like, okay. And what do you know? We have some Ferris wheel right here. I always like this right here. This is, I didn't remember this right away though, but now I actually do. This is really, really cool. Like, I don't know, I like how this Ferris wheel made it of beads actually. Since I actually called them beads! I didn't realize until I'd already opened my mouth to say it, but yeah, I called them beads. God, you know that I really don't have much to talk about in these train levels, and I'm going to be just so glad that there just aren't going to be much train levels after this, because Yeah, I've spent this whole level talking about beads and then talking about the train being late. I don't know. Either way. Let's, kind of sad here. This is... If we have any more train levels, I might end up just speeding them up, though, because I don't have anything to talk about. I know that my commentary has been pretty... At least you guys seem to think that my commentary has been pretty good in this series, and it's just, like... Comparatively, I have, like, nothing to talk about here. It's kind of sad, actually, and... Can I get that? Can I please get that? I'm not going to get the train made of beads. I'm not going to... Crap, man. Didn't get that. You do have to race it to the end if you want... Go through the thing! God, Kirby! Oh my god. It's like I'm yelling at my cat. Get on the freaking... Okay. Let's do this again. Okay. Let's go at the wall. Let's break through... I need to be speeding fast to go through the hollow ones, don't I? I'll be right back. Stop missing, Kirby! God, what are you? This is not a Wario game. This is a Kirby game. Stop missing so much. Okay, I got through there. Jeez, 2 hours later. God. That was quite possibly the saddest gameplay I have had in this Let's Play so far. I mean, granted, I do like failure in moderation. You know, it can be fun to have some unexpected failures go on. Are you freaking kidding me? Oh my god. But, like, this is getting kind of ridiculous. Like, I haven't been playing well at all this level. My gameplay has been really not bad, like, for the first several videos, though. But, god. I mean, it does add a bit of sense of unpredictability, and failure can be fun in moderation, though. But I feel like when it's happening all the time, it can get a bit overbearing, though, because it's like, okay, seriously, it was funny, like, for a while, but now you just are showing you don't know anything you're doing. Oh, god. Okay, let's go over here. Let's get that. Let's break through these. Let's draw ourselves another track. Let's not lose our cars. Let's do that. Get ourselves the 5th and final cart. Get ourselves the music CD. Thank God. If I miss that, it gives us oddly the Hotland music. Again, very random. Anyway, you get 5 crystal stars for that, the equivalent of 500 beads. And let's get a 5-star rank. I do not need anything greater than a 5-star rank. Yes. I don't need anything greater than a 5-star... Well, no freaking crap! There's nothing greater than a 5-star rank. Of course I don't need anything greater than a 5-star rank. Nothing exists. I don't know. I'm making less sense than usual in this video, which in itself is an achievement. 50,000 gems now. That is an important number later on, but either way, now that we're done with that, how about we take the cocoa we got from the cocoa station, and... in comes... a very out-of-place level. Dark Manor. Now, what I will say about this is that I would love to live on top of a giant cake that never spoils. That would be freaking awesome. And you could, like, make it, like, all dark and scary. You know why it's made all dark and scary? That's to scare people away from freaking eating your cake. It's just like, oh, I got a big, tough, badass house. You ain't eating none of my cake. Yeah, it's to scare people off. Now, every neighborhood has one of these. This creepy house that everyone's afraid to go inside of, afraid to knock on the door. No one knows who lives there. And it's just always such a mystery who lives there. Everyone's afraid of it. So what do you say we go inside and we find out who lives here? Alright. So, as you can see here, it's really dark, and I love this idea for a level, by the way. Just how it's dark and how they designed it, though. But anyway, I want to know who lives here. I demand to know who lives here. Who goes there? This is Waddle Dee's house! Oh, you heard it here first. Waddle Dee is a badass who lives in a mansion in the coolest frigging place to live ever. Anyway, though, up there, that ghost, you saw he was shiny? If you were to whip him, you would get one of these light balls right here. And you can kind of just illuminate the area around you. You can get them for free occasionally throughout the level. But that is how you get them. You basically just have to wrap up those ghosts into yarn balls, and you can illuminate the area and light up a bigger area. You can throw them, and they will illuminate the area that you throw them in like that. And yeah, so you can kind of illuminate other areas by just tossing stuff. Like if there's an area that's unknown, it looks like a bottomless pit, you can toss one of those to see if it's there. There we get a ghost in a box. So from doing that, we get another one of these guys. Thing is, carrying it with you is not overly necessary, because you can't go on ladders for one, and there is quite a bit of climbing here. And it doesn't really illuminate the area around you that much more. But what it does is these torches. You can just grab the little button on them, and there you go. So, very, very, very creative level. I like it a lot. There's your 2 stars. You go up here, and you can get yourself a crystal star. All right. So let's jump back over here. Let's grab that again. If you take too long to go through these areas, these torches will, of course, need to be renewed. It's nothing really that unusual in gaming. Let's break that. And what do you know? A lot of people are pointing out that these look like pitfalls from Animal Crossing, and honestly, I'm ashamed of myself for not drawing that connection sooner. I mean, I guess I kind of always thought it in the back of my mind, but I never actually took the time to point it out in my commentary. But yeah, those switches look so much like... Did I really just call that a switch? Yeah, whatever. We got a pumpkin there, and I almost killed a ghost by sitting on it. That would have been an achievement in itself. I don't think anyone... Is there any other game where you can kill a ghost by sitting on it? Because I want to play that game. If it's anything like this, I want to play it. Yeah, that is how genre-defining Kirby's Epic Yarn is. It is its own genre of killing ghosts by sitting on them. I know, greatest game genre of all time. Most defined thing of it. That is the genre that needs to overtake the next generation. This generation is all about the first-person shooters. The next one needs to be games about sitting on ghosts. That's what it needs to be. I am a weird guy. My God, like, I have no idea what's even happened to me. Like, I can't really say I don't know what's happened to me, though, because I've always been like this. I've always been incredibly weird and kind of random and all this other stuff. But either way, let's pound through here. And what do you know? We have a water section. What a joy. What a delight. And that looks like the tip of somebody's shoe going in there. Either way, got some stuff around here. I want to get rid of that, and I want to carry around a light source with me. Thanks! If you touch them, you lose the ability to grab them because it kills them as well. I thought ghosts were immune to normal type, and Kirby's kind of like Jigglypuff, so shouldn't Kirby therefore be immune to being touched by a ghost? I mean, the rules of Pokemon can apply when it's convenient for me, can't it? Right? Okay. And I really need to go find a ball. There we go. God, I needed a couple of balls. I needed a couple of balls. Shut up. I needed a pair of balls. Shut up. Okay. God. Let's get this guy right here. Where do I have to take this? I know I saw another area where I could launch a ball at to go into another area. Where is? There it is. Okay, so we're getting close to gold rank. Thank God. Let's just hop up here. We cannot go back after coming down here. We got some flamers right there. Don't need to really worry about them too much. Just like on the internet, you know, you don't have to worry about flamers too much. You know, flamers only bother you if you let them bother you. That's really about it. Let's... this is... Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. At least they eliminate the area! I didn't realize that Crystal Star was on a time limit. Oy. As you saw right there, there is an up diagonal arrow that is hinting to you that there is going to be a lift right here. So if you ride that up, this will take you to a bit of a hidden area. Not really so much hidden, I guess, just kind of, well, you wouldn't get those gems back there, those beads back there. Now I'm actually calling them beads! God, I need to not do that. Yeah, I need to not call them by their official name because I swore I wouldn't give in. There's some more beads down here should you want them. And, God, this area is admittedly really kind of confusing. Really kind of confusing. I'm not making any... Oh, come on! That was... Let's grab that again. Let's go back here. Don't even need to swing on the thing. And let's grab our freaking last treasure chest, which will have the music for this level. Duh. It's not a very memorable song and a very memorable soundtrack. Oh, yes. I like being pouty when I don't get my way. Okay, no, not really. I'm not that petty. Let's go down here and let's get this. There's your 5 stars. The 5 stars are really, really close to the end of the level here. So they are very missable because who's gonna think to look down a pit that looks kind of looks bottomless, at least if your camera is not panned down properly enough. Not only that, but they are really freaking close to the end of the level. How close? Well, what do you know? We're already out of the mansion. Yeah. I love how that background looks. The way that that moon is shaded from the stitching on it just looks awesome. Either way, let's just see if I get another 5-star rank. Oh yeah, sure enough I do. Alright, do your little dance with Prince of Fluff. I like that baseball and umbrella. For those of you that don't know, actually, that baseball form is only in the 2-player mode. Kirby or Prince Fluff will turn into that when you grab each other and pick each other up. You can throw each other to higher platforms that you would need other abilities to reach normally. You can throw each other at enemies for another method of attacking. So, you know, it's actually kind of nice. It's kind of how you'd expect a classic Kirby game to play out, you know, like sucking up your ally and then launching them at enemies as a star. You know, it's kind of cool. But with that, we have now 100% completed Treatland. And because of that, what do you say we head off to Waterland in the next episode? Oh boy, Kirby wants to go to the water park. Yeah, Kirby wants to go to the water park. See you guys then.